ग्लेन मैग्रा एक बार फिर से दिल्ली में आए हैं और इस बार उनकी टीम ऑस्ट्रेलिया नहीं बल्कि दिल्ली डेयरडेविल्स की टीम है। और जाहिर सी बात है, भारतीय क्रिकेट के प्रेमियों के लिए इससे अच्छी बात नहीं है कि ऑस्ट्रेलियाई लेजेंड जो हैं वो दिल्ली टीम की अगुवाई करेंगे गेंदबाजी आक्रमण की। मैग्रा पिछले साल बहुत ही कामयाब गेंदबाज रहते हैं। आज ये उन्हीं से जानते हैं। देन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वुड लाइक टू नो व्हाट डू यू फील दैट टूर्नामेंट हैज़ नाउ शिफ्टेड फ्रॉम इंडिया टू साउथ अफ्रीका?
Well, it's I enjoyed the tournament here last year. It was an amazing concept, and for a tournament like that to be played in India was always going to be successful. The love, the passion, the crowd, and the locals have for cricket is something very special and very unique. And to play a tournament or play a cricket match in India with the support is something I don't think you get anywhere else in the world. So it is a shame that it's being moved to South Africa this year, but that'll offer different challenges, and we'll try to make the most of it. But cricket in India is something pretty unique.
You haven't played international cricket since last 1 year, and especially coming after such an emotional journey. What happened with your family? Everybody in India is quite emotional about what happened because they idolize their hero. How it's difficult for you to then coming back to the cricket field?
It's probably a good way personally for me to escape what's happened recently. I can get out in the field and just concentrate solely on playing. It's be good to spend some time to myself, even though it'll be tough to spend the 8 weeks away from my 2 children. My mum's looking after them, and I'm sure they'll be right. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. So it's probably good for me to focus on something else at the moment, and that's what I'm going to do.
For too long, we have been debating who is the greatest: Sachin Tendulkar, Bradman, Lara. Last week, we heard from the great Richard Hadley that he said that Tendulkar is the greatest batsman because the kind of success he has achieved in all format of the game. With due respect to what Sir Don has achieved, we would like to know your take because you have bowled to Sachin and dominated a lot.
I have bowled to Sachin, but I never bowled to Sir Donald. It is a tough question. It's a question they'll ask forever. But the way I look at it is, if you're a great player in a certain era, you'd be a great player in any era. So to me, Sachin is definitely up there with one of the best of all the time. It's hard to judge because Sir Donald averaged 99.94, and no other person's got close to it. But there's been a lot of comparisons with Sir Donald and Sachin over the years, and I think very worthy as well. So Sachin to me is an amazing player.
If not, not comparing with Sir Donald Bradman, is it fair to say that Sachin is probably the greatest batsman of this generation, the generation you played in?
To me, the 2 guys that were the standout were Sachin and Lara. So they're the guys that I enjoyed bowling against. They were definitely the standouts. I didn't bowl against the Australian players too often. So I'd say outside of Australia, Sachin and Brian definitely.
I just heard in the morning on a radio show you would like to reborn as one bowler. Just tell us who and why.
It's hard to nail it down to one bowler. I think I'd like attributes of quite a few bowlers. Sort of the 3 guys I really admired while I was playing were Curtly Ambrose, Alan Donald, and Wazim Akram. To me, Wazim Akram's an amazing bowler. But if to combine all 3 of those, you'd do okay.
But you spoke about one of your former teammates. You would like to reborn as Shane Warne. Tell us about that.
I think that was more about off the field and just the way Shane is and how people perceive him and what people think of him. I think he's an amazing guy. He's a good mate of mine, and we're just having a bit of fun.
One question on your Delhi teammates, the openers, Virender Sehwag and Gautam Gambhir. Ever since the last IPL, they have been going great guns in all format of the game. And going into this season, they are coming they are in a terrific form. So must be a great news for you.
Oh, it's brilliant news. It gives our team a lot of confidence to have 2 guys that are class probably up there, if not the best opening batsman in international cricket at the moment, and to have them playing for Delhi, they should be able to get us off to quite a few good starts. They're in great form at the moment. Hopefully they can bring that confidence into the IPL, and if they do that, then it'll really help our team on the way to winning this tournament.
My final question, Glenn, are you happy that you don't have to bowl to someone like Virender Sehwag?
Probably at the moment, yeah. But I always enjoyed bowling to Viru. He's a type of batsman that will give you a chance to get him out. But if he stays around, he's going to score very quickly. So, but I am glad he's in our team.
Thanks a lot for talking to Ivan, and I wish you all the best for the next season.
No worries. Thank you. Cheers.